What's up? What's up? Another day leveled up. It's your boy Salem, back with another one for you. Today I'm going to be talking about fearlessness. Fear. How to overcome it. Steps you could take. I feel fear stops a lot of people from becoming it is who they truly feel compelled to be. Why they were placed on this earth. Fear stops everyone from becoming their best version. No one else but the emotion of fear and allowing that to get inside of you by the outside perceptions and the people and their opinions on you rather than your own. And I'm here to shed light on this and hopefully get people moving in a direction where they're not scared to move into. So that said, let's start this off. I would say the first thing you got to do is you got to have a willingness to fail, because without even having the willingness to fail, will you even start moving in a direction? For me, I had to leave my hometown, my small hometown of Pueblo, Colorado, to move into a bigger city of Denver. Didn't know how I was going to do it. Didn't know how I was going to get the money. Didn't know how I was going to do anything. But I figured out and was willing to fail and see what happens. I'd rather have failed than stayed in that situation which was not anything desirable. I had thoughts about leaving that hometown for a long time. And there's nothing wrong with it. It just didn't feel like it was where I needed to be. And I would say you have to expose yourself to good and bad times, expose yourself to people that you may not know, because until you could see it, you can't be it. And that exposure of the good and bad times allows you to grow as an individual, allows you to see the good sides of life, the bad sides of life, not be naive to things, and be aware that there is another side to things, and not just how your parents taught you and kept a blanket over your eyes the whole time. You gotta know that this world it's kind of heartless sometimes. You gotta know that, and some people don't know that until they're actually out on their own, and they have to start paying their own bills. They gotta put food on their own table. They gotta actually put a roof over their own head. That will make you become a lot less fearless and give a fuck about anybody else's opinion, because your livelihood, your life is on the line. There's no reason for you to place their opinion over yours. They're not paying your bills. It reminds me of Bane and Batman. It's like, if you've been in a dark place, you moving along into the light should be no problem. Bane, he's like, oh, you think the darkness is your ally? But you merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until yet I was a man. By then, it was nothing but blinding. I was born in the dark. I was born. Bane is a character who could teach people so much about life and the reality of things. Joker and Bane, they both were villains in this movie, but they were shedding light on realities of this world that a lot of people are naive and easily swept up into in the day-to-day grind. Those movies are powerful. I gotta rewatch that. You gotta know the opposition is always there. It's always there. There's always gonna be someone else with another opinion than yours. You could spend all day forming your opinion, trying to figure out how not to offend everybody, but everybody can never see the world through your eyes. It's literally impossible for anyone to see the world as you exactly see it. Your mom, your brother, your family, your significant other cannot see the world how you see it, no matter how long you sit and talk to them about it. It's impossible. The book, The Fifth Agreement, does a great job at explaining that. And I'll link that book down into the description as well. I've been told some people want to have a means and be able to find the books that I talk about. So I'm going to link that in the description as well. But yeah, it's literally impossible to see the world through someone else's eyes. And that's why politics is actually a never-ending game. It's never-ending. It's like once you realize you'll never be able to see the world through someone else's eyes, it's pointless. It's just all show. But back to how to become fearless. Get off track there. All you could do is follow your passion and allow your passion to lead you to your purpose, then align the two. But you can't be scared to follow your passion because you don't know your purpose, and you can't be scared that you don't have a purpose because you don't know your passion. It's just like move in a direction that feels good, that you enjoy solely because it makes you feel good. That is literally the right path. Up until now, I've always just been doing that. Following what my heart feels I need it to be, the relationships I would get in, the jobs I would take, I would go full-heartedly in them. Not knowing if I was going to be there forever, not knowing if I was going to be with that girl forever. I would just move in that direction because that's what my heart felt that time. And I'd learned so much in retrospect, all because I would follow my heart. If I was scared to not take the jobs, to not get in those relationships out of not feeling worthy, or scared because I don't really know about all of what they say. I don't know how relationships work. I don't know this, I don't know that. You're not having a willingness to fail, and that's keeping you trapped. You have to expose yourself to life. You could try all that. You could plan out the biggest plan, and still people will always have something to say. Always. And keeping that in mind, knowing that people will always have something to say, what can you do to prepare yourself? Meditate, read, expose yourself, take some classes, build yourself up in the gym, shape yourself up, build your mind and spirit to a point where it's unshakable. But no matter if a comet comes through, someone says something to you while you're driving and you're at your job with the intention of just getting you off your rocker, off your center, it's just gonna blow right past you because you've spent the time preparing for it, knowing that it's coming, not naive that it's not gonna come. You have to know that the opposition is always there and shit will eventually hit the fan. You have to know and accept it. And also have fun with it. Have fun with this. This life is a game, which sounds grim, but none of us make it out alive. But then again, we do, because we're all endless beings, eternal beings. So have fun with it. I feel like we're all here on earth to learn something before we go into another life, another dimension, and higher consciousness. But while you're here, have fun with it and take it a little serious at the same time. You gotta know how to have a balance. You're put here to enjoy it as well. You weren't just put here as a punishment, which a lot of people believe. The world may not be exactly how you want it to be outside, but inside, you can control that. And once you control that, that will then start to change the things around you. And you won't have to be fearful because you've done the work already. You know you did what you had to do. You connected with the Most High, knowing that there's nothing to fear. You already took the time to assess all that. There's nothing that could throw you off. Feel at peace with the perception of yourself and the perception of others. Feel at peace in how you see yourself in the mirror. Feel at peace of how you see everyone else. Don't judge anyone else. Because while you're judging them, you're still judging yourself, and you're scared of judgment. If you're looking at someone and you don't like how they're going about things, you're scared. You're scared because you don't want that. You don't want to be looked at that way. Who cares? I'm not here to please everybody. You shouldn't be here to please everyone else either. All you can do is do what you feel compelled to do, follow your passion, allow it to lead you to your purpose, and align the two. Allow it to open yourself up and connect with others. Get more comfortable with being you. I'm getting better at that. Now I feel compelled to open myself up to connect more and open up my Instagram and connect with people. I'll put that in the link. It's that dude Salem, SELYM. That's my handle. But that alone, to people even on social media, you have to be a little fearless to put yourself really out there. And it took some time for me to get to that point, but that's what it comes down to, because some people will take forever to craft the perfect post, a perfect message. And it's never perfect. It'll never be perfect. Someone's still going to have something to say about it, even though you were like, oh, got the filter, got that, got the caption, does this look good? Tell all your friends, send it to all your friends before you send it off and post it. And someone's going to be like, I still don't like it, something's up. They may not even comment. You may not get the likes you want. What are you going to do? You going to keep moving on? Or you're going to be like, I knew it. I knew someone was going to say something about it. I knew there was going to be somebody who said, yes, there always is someone that's going to say something. Never will you put something out and someone's not going to think exactly how you think about it. That may have been a great song. That may have been a great post. Someone's going to have something different to say. They're going to think something different. You can't please them all. Can't please them all. And I'm opening up myself with the Instagram because I just feel compelled to, and I'm a human being. I'm a human being at the end of the day. We all are. I'm just another one waking up to his capabilities and realizing how great this world is and what it has to offer. There's nothing. I can't place myself above anybody, and I don't want anyone to place themselves above me. So meet everybody where they're at, where I'm at. Like, people try to just live some crazy life, and there's nothing to fear at the end of the day. There's really nothing to fear. When you sit down and really think about it, there's nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear, man. But I hope this resonated with you guys. If it did, hit the like, comment, anything that you want me to talk about. I'm getting better at just getting on a good momentum lately. And feel free to drop some topics you want me to talk about, or anything you feel compelled to talk about on this topic. Hit me up on Instagram if you have some questions. And yeah, I'm just happy with everything going forward, and life is good. Life is good, man. So, also, a belief may be comforting, but only through true experience can it be liberating. Grant yourself permission to level up. Until next time, it's your boy Salem. I'm out.